Hello everybody and welcome back to another video of Heroes of the Storm. Today we're continuing our 3-game, 3-build challenge and we are playing Ana. Battlefield of Eternity is the map for this first game. We're gonna go and talk about our skin energy quick so I can keep talking about the video. This is my Shrike skin and I thought this skin's called Strike. No, it's Shrike with an H. I love this skin, goes back to when I played Overwatch, and of course we got the Sleepy Cloud mount on top of it, because we're putting heroes to sleep. So, as far as the builds go, I have one build for Ana that I like, and it's just picking all of the W talents. That is my favorite build, I think it's the best build, and I kind of want to save that for a team with more melee, is what I'm thinking. So that leaves me with a anti-dive and a damage build, of which I don't like any. I'm kind of tempted to try the damage one. Yeah, let's just do it. Vampiric rounds. This is the one that I'm least excited about. We're honestly probably going to just play similar to how we typically do. Basically, you got to stack your trait up on enemy heroes. And if you do that enough, you'll start gaining stacks. Start gaining stacks that will increase the healing of your Shrike. I'm sorry. What is this ability called? Uh-oh. Sleep that hero. Vampiric rounds? What is this ability called? No, it is called Shrike. Okay. Never mind. So yeah, we got 6 stacks there, which is gonna increase the healing of our Shrike, the vampiric rounds that Ana has, very minimally. Our healing is also kind of gonna be lacking because of this, because we're kind of trying to play a little bit more aggressively. Let's sleep. Look for the sleep on a hero. Dang, good combos by their KTZ. I'm also, the main reason I went for this build is one, aim down sights here. One, nice sleep. I don't have a lot of expectations for this. So, might as well get it out of the way here early. 2, they have the Nova clones, which I'm hoping she picks the talent that allows them to stay alive a little bit longer and allow me to stack better off of that. I nearly dodged into it. That would have been tragic. Alright, we'll just miss all of my healing. Yeah, only 6 stacks. Really is sad. They're just such a scary team, and I don't think it was worth me wasting one of the good builds on that enemy team that I do think is pretty friggin' scary. Trying to do too many things at once here. I gotta just focus one ally and heal them up. Or also, like I said before, trying to get those these auto attacks weaved in to both heal myself and stack for the late game. Holy cow! I can't land a single thing. Good thing we're using warm-up game for this. They keep splitting so weird. All right, overdose. Now we should be able to stack a little bit more easily. In theory. Let's hit it on their tank. Let's get those stacks rolling. Dodge into them to avoid the KTZ combos. Alright. That was not terrible. Unfortunately, their KTZ is already over his halfway stack mark. And I have no real way to shut him down whenever he does his shenanigans. Another nice thing about this build is I could pick either ult. Maybe that sleep lands? No. He's moving a little too quick for me. I think I'm going to just tap. Like, it's a little bit of a wasted tap. But, and I say wasted because the objective's up. But I think I want to be here to fight with my team. Nicely done by my ally. Getting a huge pick on top of their KTZ. Now we need to kind of pressure that objective, though. Holy cow, this video is going to be hard to watch for you guys with how many times I've missed my abilities. Another one. Let's get an anti-heal on top of him. See what that does. Alright, I really don't want to push my luck too much. All enemy heroes are alive. We're going to just stick around this side of the map. Try to find the safe end. I think Vala has really good clear. What is she? Q-load, I'm sure. Yeah, already 13 stacks. So I guess they have gotten a lot done with stacking, but our Vala has kind of countered it, so Really great peels by my ally there. We're going to just try to keep her alive. I think my time is better spent doing that. I want to keep my stacks rolling on top of that hero, because that's increasing the heal that I get. Come on, come on. One more auto on him. Ah, he got away. Because I'm aiming down sights. Tragic. Alright, if I'm going to die, I want the stacks at least. And we managed to get that first objective miraculously. Props to my Joe for peeling, obviously. And then big props to these two heroes for focusing down that objective and getting us the cap. So even though this push probably won't get much done because we're all dead and red team's alive, they're also a talent tier up, it'll grant us that XP to hopefully start to gain a little bit of a lead. Level 7, we're going to gain Night Terrors, which does percentage max base damage. And this build was kind of like the damage build, if I had to pick a damage build. I hope Murky's able to fight with me again. He's moving his egg. We're going to go in. Get him, Murky. Get him! We should have full committed. Alright, I really need to be the other lane, though, with my allies. Suck it, suck it. No, he did it the second I pressed my E. Alright. Like I said, our XP is a little tighter, I think. I got a couple more stacks, which really, like I said, this talent is abysmal. Vampiric rounds. Oh, missing that sleep is brutal. Gonna look to just play defensively here, I suppose. Try to heal these allies up as best as possible. Looks like our tank is going in. We'll look for that sleep, which slows enemy heroes and does... Oh, speaking of sleeps, we're falling asleep. Slows enemy heroes after it detonates, or they get woken up, rather, as well as dealing a percentage of their max-based health and damage. Can I sleep him again? I love sleeping their tank. It's so easy, and he's getting annoyed with it. Maybe that's how we win this game, just pure annoyance. Aiming down sights here because I really don't want to lose my Vala player. Look for the sleep on their healer. We whiff it, unfortunately. It's just a little bit too, using his movement too well for me. We're getting some stacks now. Boom has been called, and objective is coming up rather quickly for us. A little bit afraid for my allies, so we'll just tell them to retreat. I am only at half mana, and with this objective just now spawning, we're going to just tap and regroup with my allies. Healing still not the end of the world. Like, it's still respectable, and my damage number's ticking up. My stacks are only at 59. Oh, I should be helping my JoJo out. Maybe. I'm kind of getting peeled from her. This game we're gonna go for the Eye of Horus. If they keep diving on her, I could try to heal her up more. We'll look for the damage. On top of their healer. Now we got to heal my ally. I mess up and miss her. I maybe should have played more defensively with that, but I didn't want to. So we lose our ally, and red team's slowly capping our objective, which is sad. But Murky managed to kill their KTZ. Johanna's still in here, and she's like kind of been going crazy. I didn't realize that sleep was still rolling. If I played that a little bit better, we might have been able to kill that hero. Maybe anti-heal it. Look for that sleep, which landed on the Gul'dan, if nothing else. I'm missing these crucial heals on top of my tanky girl, Johanna. Oh, unfortunate set of abilities by red team. They're pressing all of their R buttons by the looks of things. My sleep dart goes through the Malfurion without sleeping him, and we do get taken down. Yeah, that is a big weakness of my heroes. If I get right-clicked, I die. And if they use abilities against me, like the roots and whatnot, I will also die. So it looks like we'll have to defend an objective. Not the end of the world when we have Murky, who's still trying to close that gap on XP, doing a fantastic job of that. And we also have stacking heroes on our side. If things get a little too dicey here, yeah. No. Maybe we'll counter kill. Oh, it's 1 HP, and I use one shot to heal my ally. If I use it offensively, at least he'll have to base. So we'll get a few moments of free defense on the objective. Aim down sights here to start this. I wanted to stack, but they came a little too close. What do I get at 13? Oh, that'll actually be pretty good. Cleansing, slows, and roots. That'll be really good, actually. Yeah, just don't quite have that healing. Like I said, level 13 will make that a big difference. I think. Murky's getting a nice counter push in the top lane. So, although they are killing our building and maybe getting a wall here, it definitely could be worse. Yeah, we're getting a couple more stacks. How low is that hero? Not low enough for me to look for a play. Yeah. Can we land a sleep? Just on one. I hate that you can't toggle in and out of aim down sights quickly. Just dodge towards them. They never expect that. Purifying darts are online for us. We land a sleep. I doubt we get anything from it with their tank here. That will probably, yeah. Cool gameplay, buddy. Like I said, we're wasting our worst build for this, which is fine. Concentrated darts, that won't help me much. As long as I'm not the target for his ult, that'll be a lot better. Red team is slightly overstaying their welcome, and our allies are starting to push them down. Murky's getting impactful slows out there from his level 4 talent, which he has 13 stacks of already. Cleanup crew has arrived, and now I'm just realizing if we make it to level 20, we have a Murky, Asmodan, and Vala for level 20. That is an incredible team, I think. I do have my R button to help my allies out on that camp if they need it. Yeah, we'll head that way. And I gotta start playing more defensively. I want those stacks because, I mean, who doesn't want stacks? But I think it's honestly making me be too big of a target, which is causing a lot of issues. I think that I'm on my way to help this ally finish off the camp. Hopefully she just bases to get that full mana bar. Looks like she doesn't. I'm very careful, or trying to be very careful at least, and cautious that I'm not going to get right-clicked by red team. Looks like Murky is starting to pull something together here in the top lane. A little bit slow in my rotation because, like I said, I really don't want to be blown up. Murky trades 1-for-1 with their Gul'dan, and his respawn timer is much quicker. Unfortunately, red team is pushing elsewhere on the map, where KTZ will get bottom by the looks of things, and they're starting to get that objective push. I mean, if Murky gets a slow, I can maybe help. No, he doesn't quite get it. I do not want to be making myself a target like I am. So we'll back out. They have the 16 talent tier advantage. We got concentrated doses now, which increases the healing of every single one of our Qs by 12% per stack of our Shrike activated. Oh, my Vala dashed out of it. We're going to look to just heal her up. And maybe use this offensively as well. I mean, two ults came on top of my face while friendly team is pummeling down their backline. Unfortunately, a nice combo by KTZ will bring our Asmodan to a rough end. While two of those heroes are super duper low, it is not going to work out for us. Asmodan minions still trying to put in work. Good stun there by our tanky girl on the Johanna, and she gets us a kill. All of a sudden, here comes the cleanup crew. Vala getting a nice kill with her 44 stacks, a beautiful number. I hate that build, but hey, we'll take any win we can get right now. Johanna and Vala continue to be the sole reason we have not the sole reason, but a very impactful reason we're doing well in this game. I got 15 seconds on my ult. My level 20, I can go either for Armored Stance or Dynamic Optics, because I have the other two queued up in other builds. Like I said, this is my crappy build. So my level 20 is less impactful, I think. I mean, if I could land a sleep, that would be cool. Can I get... Sweet. We got the stack on top of him. That'll help me heal up a little bit. Trying to keep these allies healthy. KTZ has respawned, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my gosh, I can't land a Q to save my life. I was really worried for my allies. We'll cleanse that. Walk! We'll cleanse that slow as well. Johanna is inbound. We're going to ult for her. Make sure she doesn't die. Hopefully, I don't get blown up by red team. Oh. Alright, we'll use our final shot there. A little bit afraid. We are pushing well. Thanks to the Vala, I imagine, is the main player doing that. We get the... Oh, we missed the cleanse. I slept the wrong one. That skill shot is so tiny. Even if I land that, though, I probably still die. Man, really unfortunate. Yeah, and the KTZ has big, chunky targets to combo off of, making his life super easy, as well as the team supporting him nicely. Thankfully, Vala does finish off the objective, but at what cost, as we have not gotten a lot done. I feel like we've been very split these fights, and you can see that healing number is really starting to make a difference, and my stacks are not worth it. In my opinion, the only level 1 talent that's good is contact healing. It is just so absurdly good that it makes the other ults feel like garbage. Or not ults, but level 1 talents feel like garbage. So I personally prefer having that. And so these games that I don't, I really feel the impact of not having it. Ping that I'm on my way here, as I don't think that I can straight up save our hero. We could at least... If he presses R, I press R. These are the rules. Okay. That'll work. That'll work. We got a kill. Hopefully that ally stays. I'll ping them on my way to heal her up. Just make sure that she's full HP. Their main damage, or main concerning damage, is dead. With that being the, I whiffed again. Oh no. I'm uber stunned. Oh my god. It's not fun. I hate that you can't cancel Shrike. Or aim down sights. Like, it should be a, at most, 2-second cooldown, not 4 seconds. That's absurd. But, yeah. Here we are. Murky's at least chasing down this hero, getting a couple more slimes off, and gets the kill with his huge Q stacks. Whatever 20 he goes will be strong, whether it is the Endless March could be fun to see. I'd really like to see the Big Tuna Kahuna or Making Inky. That'll make a very nice ability as well. Do we want... I don't think the armor is going to do anything for me. I kind of think the range will help me play more safe. So let's go Sergeant Anna. Let's try to break, I guess, 100 stacks, which, like I said, it doesn't really do anything. I will have my R up when I revive. And this objective actually managed to get the building. I didn't even notice that. Whether it was the objective or friendly team pushing later, which is really huge for us because now that lane isn't going to be permanently wrecking us. It's only going to be wrecking us every 3 minion waves. Ping that I got that R. Like I said, if Kel'Thuzad wanted to, he could walk in here and press R and we'd lose. We do have the Acrobat, which is a broken talent, and I hate it, on top of our Vala. How big of a range is that? Yeah, it's a decent range. Same thing as before. We're going to try to play defensively because I've died 6 times this game, and I feel like me dying is not a help at all. Did Vala go Monster Hunter? Oh no, she went Frost Shot. Yeah. Monster Hunter would have been nice, I think. Murky going in there, making Inky indeed. I don't think I can actually heal him inside of that. Getting a few stacks stacked up. Your cleansed run. Look for Look for red team's tanky hero. I'm so slowed inside of this ability. We're gonna just look to heal up our healer. Or our tank. Nice, we snipe out their Malfurion, that's the name of that hero. Huge! We finally have won a team fight. Gul'dan is still alive. But we won. We won that team fight. We now kind of have an opportunity to make a big play here if we manage to get this objective without losing too much more. Gul'dan is on top of ours. Looks like friendly team is trying to defend against him. We sent too many heroes, in my opinion, towards it. But I guess we get the kill, which actually is a really nice stagger now that I'm looking at it. This Vala, I swear she's purposefully dodging me. I'm not bad. It's their fault. Alright. I think Murky also put in work that team fight as well. Regen globes will be nice for me. We managed to hit 100 stacks, so our Shrike is healing myself for 85% of the damage my auto attacks deal, rather than 60. I think we outrange towers with this build. Oh, I want to keep my auto attack stacking. Very much afraid. So we're playing so far back that red team doesn't even have a shot at landing abilities on top of me. Their KTZ missed his chains, which is nice. Like I said, really, really afraid for my allies right now. We're actually going to reduce the healing of this hero and sleep 2 of them. The double sleep is big on top of red team, which will increase the heal from our Q significantly because of our level 16 talent. Here comes a Nova clone. That's all it was. Murky's fish is out there. His boys are running. We're starting to chase down red team a little bit here. Can I land the sleep? Oh, we do! We land the sleep! Anti-heal on top of him. Got to keep our Vala alive, though, as she got a little bit low. Big Horrify coming off from the red team, which peels for just the Gul'dan, really. You're cleansed. Huge. You're cleansed part 2. Sleep their tank. Holy cow, am I gaming now, boys. My allies split, unfortunately, so I missed my heal on 2 of them. Got to make sure these allies don't die from the combos that red team is pumping out on top of us. Oh, and a lovely snipe gets us a kill on their tank. Now red team's down to only 2 heroes. Unfortunately, is their mage heroes who can pump out numbers. If we let them, we're going to start hitting their core, as red team does have a few respawns coming in relatively soon. Oh, no, I walked right into that. I'm a potato head. Oh, can I keep Vala alive here? Nope, not if I miss. Making sure my tank is staying healthy as well is probably a good play. Random sleep, and we've done it. Holy cow, we pulled it together there at the end. GG. Did not expect to win that game. Our build, I think, was not impactful at all. The only talent that was maybe a little bit would have been the Purifying Darts. Well played by our Vala, who ended up with 67 stacks and a broken level 20 talent. Oh, wow. Also, Joe did a great job of tanking. The Murky pushed like crazy, and Azmodan, with a general nuisance in the fight and putting up a very respectable amount of hero damage in that game, made that game that felt so hard to win super fun in the end. The build we went was at level 1, Vampiric Rounds. By the way, let me preface, don't pick this. This is all garbage. Vampiric Rounds at level 1, increasing our healing on our Shrike. Overdose at level 4, so we can get more stacks from it. Night Terror at level 7. This will grant us movement speed, so we can run away more easily, and also more damage after we wake up an opponent with our E. Eye of Horus, because I think it's just a better ult in general, and I didn't really think anybody needed a nano boost. I guess nano boost of all would have been crazy. Purifying Darts heals allies for 20% more when we cleanse them from a root or slow. Our Q now cleanses from a root or slow. Concentrated Doses increases healing darts healing by 12% for each dose active on an enemy, which synergizes nicely with our level 4 talent. Our level 4 talent. Overdose. And then finally, Dynamic Optics, which this is the talent that synergizes with your level 1. And if you manage to get it up to like 500 stacks, it's really good. But nobody's getting 500 stacks in a regular game without trying to go crazy. So, yeah, that was game 1. That was my least confident, least favorite build. So it should only be uphill from here. All right, let's go ahead and hop into game 2 and hopefully have some fun. All right, we find ourselves inside of game... What is this? Game 2. Yeah. Oh my god. This, I'm pretty sure Brutal Kerrigan is a Kerrigan main that only plays in 5 stacks. So with that being said, I think I want to use my strongest build, the W build, and try my darndest to keep my diving heroes alive in the diving fight that will be against them. I also can play a lot more defensively with this next build, which is the contact healing. And as long as we don't get wrecked level 1, because that's a super strong early game team, we might have a chance. The other issue though, we're just going to get Medivh. If it is a 5 stack, we can just get Medivh portaled. That's less fun. A lot less fun. Do we go for the sleep dart build then? Reducing cooldown and slows enemy heroes? I mean, that could be good to shut down their dive. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Debilitating flame, debilitating dart. The issue is I have to go for the Eye of Horus. That's not a big issue. Let's do it. Okay. Slumbering, whatever. Slumbering shells. This is going to slow enemies after they wake up from my Q or my E, and reduces the cooldown of my E. So I'm gonna be able to press E a lot more often. You know, if I land it. Good stun by Diablo there on top of their, I imagine, Q build Vala. Auto attack Vala. Oh, okay. Maybe you get that sleep off. We do land the sleep, which just kind of might prolong the inevitable. I don't know. Good damage by my my allies, and they're staying alive. Hopefully he learns to run, though. He doesn't want to, so he will get taken down. All right, we'll just tap ping danger for my allies. Yeah, Kerrigan is the issue, and Ariel Kerrigan, super scary combo, especially when you got Medivh to protect them. Cool, it's gonna be interesting. All right, we'll run down bottom, try to help out these melee heroes. Because we had 2 melee, and they have 2 melee, I was very tempted on going for ping that on our way. I want to play offensively here. Oh, he's out because of Medivh. Or she's out, I should say. Yeah. Good rotate by Medivh. That's why I play him. He's broken. Don't tell anybody. At least in a with heroes who know that you can right-click portals. Alright. Red team already taking our camp. Yeah, I'm glad that we're not wasting a good build on these homunculoids. I gotta get out of aim down sights as quick as possible. We lose this fight all day. I'm 99% sure. I mean, maybe if I can get one more heal off. We need to look for those double heals, though. A little bit afraid. We're gonna wait to use my, oh, man. Waiting to use my sleep until I thought he was gonna smash, but he never did. So then I waited for my ally to get low, and then I used it. No way I wasn't aiming down sights there. Is that why my ally died? Oh no. Well, we'll keep healing. Just top off the Azmodan. He'll get one more Q, and then I'm going home. That's unfortunate. He saw me. Now we'll go home. Good kill in the top lane there. Right and bottom. I think we can only go for right, actually. We're behind on XP. Just fight for this one. Give and give. Hopefully we can just get one. Without losing more, because we have a dead Tychus. Yeah, I think this is a fine play. We got to look for the soak instead. I have Debilitating Dart, which reduces an enemy hero's movement speed and hero damage. We'll sleep that hero. Movement speed and heroic damage by, or all damage by 50% for 4 seconds. So they're uber slowed and are going to deal like no damage for that time period. It is on a 20-second cooldown, but if you miss it, it goes down to a 12-second cooldown. So Blizzard at least is trying to help you out there a little bit. Whereas if you miss it, it's not as punishing. We're down to talent tier. There's no reason to be fighting here. We'll just look for rotations and ganks, which Diablo's really good at. Unfortunately, like Diablo Illidan are really good at that. Unfortunately, they got that Medivh to counteract us easily there. No one on the camp, which is what I was a little bit afraid of. Red team was splitting and looking for multiple plays. Bottom does need defended, but friendly team wants this kill. I don't blame them. I just don't think we can get... I don't think we can get it. Oh, they're going to have double protect as well. I think it's worth me fighting over for this. Mind-numbing agent now. Look for that sleep or the debilitating dart, which we do land the debilitating dart. Anti-heal on top of red team. We got the double Qs coming out there. As I whiff them all. We managed to get a kill, though, and capture the objective. Well, the point. Stacking up that, jeez. Stacking up that spell power reduction from our mind-numbing agent, which if you don't know how that talent works, you get, your basic attacks on enemy heroes, reduce their... Nice. They will reduce their spell power by 10% per stack. Looks like red team might give this. Wow, we just got 2 free objectives. I mean, they weren't entirely free because we got a huge fight in the top lane that helped us out significantly, but relatively free, and I'll take those. A little bit afraid for my allies here. Make sure that they're not going to die, but both of them make me afraid. We're actually going to just scout that bush with a Q. Something you can do if you didn't know. Yeah, just making sure there's no enemies in it. Heal up that ally. Probably should be top lane. We'll grab the globe from the camp as we rotate on up. They are doing boss. What is this? Can I land a sleep on a couple? Would be nice. Oh, I whiffed the debilitating flame too. And since we're aiming down sights, this is a lost fight. I was hoping the Diablo would be a little bit closer to us. Unfortunately, he was not. He's still not here. Damn, that's unfortunate. Now red team is just going to walk away with the game. Ah! I hate 5 stacks. The only thing I hate more than 5 stacks are levers. Any Vala death is worth. So, okay, so that's why he was going for it. Yeah, now they'll get boss. They'll start walking down. We really need our tank with us. Nano Boost is online because that's what I have to pick. I'm thinking... Yeah, we'll just Nano Boost him right now. Oh no, the building isn't even alive yet. Oh no, what have we done? I mean, I nanoed him too because I thought the building was alive. Give. And get some counter push here. That's a play. That we can try to communicate through pings. Ah. They want to fight for it. The issue I don't want to fight for is because we just used our ults. They have all of their ults up and ready to go. We just used ours. And we're also split now. Oh, I'm on a wonky rotation in. The hunt is out there. Illidan trying to go to work now. Can I get a heal off to him? No. There is a sleep out on top of red team. Look for those anti-heals if possible. We deal negative damage in these fights. Yeah. That's fun. This game's fun. I'm not having fun at all, if you can't tell. Yeah, we should have just all gone top and pushed with Asmo. Most definitely should have done that. Because we could have gotten the building. We obviously are going to lose that objective fight because we don't have ults. And they are a better 5v5 fighting team than us. Whereas here, we at least could have got something. Then we could have been bottom to defend against that push. And it would have just been a little bit better. Whereas now we're going to get ring around the rosied. Unless they can kill the Medivh, which they're doing a good job of it. One more auto attack should do the trick. He has the increased healing talent at level 13. Yeah, level 13. Alright, can we defend this then? I could also nano boost my Diablo. He is just... Get him build. Hunt is up, but... Oh my god, we need our tank to go in. We're gonna nano him. We're gonna mega anti-heal on top of red team. We're gonna look to reduce damage from heroes. Hopefully we can kill one of them, please. Another sleep inbound. We do whiff the sleep. Maybe an anti-heal or something can get more done. I guess we went 1 for 1. 2 for 1. We sleep her. We reduce her damage. We get out of slow mode. Oh, they have such great dive. Big sleep out there will keep the Kerrigan from killing our allies for at least a moment longer. Oh my gosh. And they get top lane capped. While they're going to get middle here. Medivh might just go for it. Double objective is up. Man, this is... Ay, 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 mamma mia. I can't fight this direction. Dang, they get that capped. Here, Illidan, go have one of them. He's not going to be able to run with that. We'll just sleep that hero. Let my allies walk out. We were doomed from the beginning of that fight because of the way that we grouped. I'll just reset too. Hopefully they don't push down a building and go greed for this, so we have a moment longer to, I guess, just suffer. The only time we've captured objectives has been when they allowed us to. But yeah, we got Smelling Salts, which can actually help a lot reduce Kerrigan's combo damage, which will be nice if we can, you know, do that. Diablo is looking for a kill here. I kind of am tempted just to help him. No. We'll go bottom then and help this hero. Asmodee is doing the right thing, at least the best thing that he can do, which is push down a lane. He will probably pay for it with his life. We'll land that sleep on 2 of them. Not quite ready to use my anti-heal. Giving him a buttload of armor there, as well as cleansing him from the R. Or the stun, rather. It's another sleep, but... yeah, not gonna get anything done here. Our damage is a little bit slow. We at least killed top lane. That's actually a big win. Oh, I whiffed that again? Here, have a nano boost. Oh, they're just gonna walk out. As soon as we press our R buttons, Medivh shows up. The reason I'm nanoing this hero, by the way, that's gone, is Illidan has really good damage with cooldown reduction. He's also... is that basic X? No, it's not. But regardless, good cooldown reduction on him. Just being able to press W infinitely can be a lot of fun and really helpful at keeping him alive. Yeah, this one, Elusiveness, or Elusive Strikes, whatever it's called, is going to be a big help for him. Alright, I think if there's a time for us to win a fight, it's now. Sharpshooter is online, so consecutive Qs will increase my... that lands. We're reducing that hero's damage by 50%. Consecutive Qs will increase my healing. Oh, we whiff it there, though. Kerrigan has such great healing. Yeah. Our kill pressure is just non-existent. Ah, I whiffed! I gotta land those. Hey, we got a kill at least. We got a double kill. I mean, we lost every objective, but a double kill? What are you gonna do about that one, red team? Sharpshooter this up to keep healing my allies. They're going for boss right now. Please. Please, we have to go. I can't be the one engaged upon, though. Oh, they know. They're not! Interesting. Where are they, then? Yeah, looks like we'll just go for boss. I mean, I'm not completely opposed to that. He's not Leyline Sealed. He's, the other one. Look for that sleep on the Kerrigan, which I do with. Now we'll look for the reduced damage on top of the Kerrigan, which I don't miss. Heal up this ally, because we cannot forget about the boss. Huge pick on top of their Vala. Maybe Medivh, too. Oh my gosh, we are doing work all of a sudden. Maybe we can push in and look for this, this keep here, or fort, whatever you want to call it. Look for the nano boost on top of her. We'll reduce her, damage. We sleep her as well. And huge play by Diablo. Holy cow. Team, it's happening. Hopefully. We're actually out healing their healer tenfold, which is nice. I maybe should have saved the nano boost for now. We do have to defend against this objective. like undoubtedly have to defend against it, because if they cap, they win the objective. I got to be the one to get there. If anybody's got to be there, it has to be me. Well done by friendly team. Just keep pushing. We got Nano Infusion now, which allows allies to heal off of spell damage done whenever we Nano Boost them. Nano Boosted allies, of course. Red team is pushing top lane. We're going to get pushed in the bottom lane, and now all of a sudden they're getting ring around the rosied because we have a better siege camp, or siege comp. Making sure my allies are topped off here is kind of crucial. See if we can't defend. Friendly team wants to defend the siege camp. I kind of want to defend the buildings instead. I've always felt that having more buildings in this map is better. Who wants the nano boost? Lucky winner. Diablo will get it. Making sure I'm healing these allies as best as possible. Huge damage by the Diablo, who I'm really glad he was the one I nanoed. Looking for that combo to come out by the Kerrigan. It never does. We whiff our sleep dart, but it does not matter. His friendly team is popping off. Holy cow. Finally missing my first Q in a long time, which we're actually going to really feel that reduced healing from that talent not being fully capped. Regardless, though, some friendly team is pushing, some friendly team is defending. I'm going to help them push because more buildings, like I said before, more buildings is more gooder. Another single spawn on the objective, probably better for us. We don't have to worry about winning these wonky 1v1s. We can just push buildings and fight as 5, because now that we're fighting as 5, Diablo has all of his souls, Azmodan has a lot of stacks. We're actually quite a scary enemy to be faced. Heal this ally up. One more Q should get him topped off to full. I'll start the cap here. Red team will get a building there. Hopefully we can continue to just siege that one down, though. Medivh giving them that quick rotation with portals. I don't think it matters all that much, though. We could nano boost if we wanted the damage. I kind of want to save nano for middle, because I think there's going to be a fight in middle, as they're going to try to defend while we attack. Yeah, our siege is slightly better than theirs. I think that's mainly due to Azmodan, and of course the Tychus has good siege as well. See what red team wants to do. Nano boost on top of the Azmodan, who we're keeping alive as much as we can. That spell shield or spell healing on top of him, putting in work. Unfortunately, red team has figured out they can right-click me, but they're abandoning the backline to do it, which is going to turn this fight into a 2v2. I think we got to kill that healer. Oh, it's over. Good try. Valiant effort. That 16 stacks on the... Or what was it, 11 stacks? 11 stacks on the Reservoir of Hope keeps their healer alive. Man, that was so close. I should have saved my heal for a second more. They need both objectives to cap to win, and I think we'll be up in time for that. But they also could go for boss. Looks like they're looking for building siege as well. It's turned into a close, tight game. Yeah, we're going to barely have allies alive. We have to just defend this one. It is okay. We'll be back before boss. The issue is if they get one shot in, we are doomed. He should, yeah, kill that off would be awesome. Yeah, so they'll have boss and 2 objectives up for this fight. For this, this next battle. I'll ping them on my way. If I nano boost the Diablo, he is getting work done. And I need to go back to playing defensively. I think we have to give that one. And just get one of these. I'm going to start the objective cap. His death is terrible, though. Oh, that was enough? That was enough. I don't know how to count. Derp. Okay, well, that was game 2. I forgot that they capped that bottom tower. Alright, now I have to check, because I'm going to sound like a real whiner, baby, if they're not a 5-stack. So we got to go ahead and check. And then we'll review the build, and then we'll hop into game 3. But I just need to know. They honestly didn't play like a 5-stack. But like I said, that Kerrigan is notorious for only doing 5-stacks. Yeah, no. She was in a party, but not a 5-stack. Okay. Okay. So I'm just a little crybaby. But you can see she is, obviously, probably got like a 68% win rate. 70. Yeah. Yep. Good player. And, I mean, we held our own. We started coming back there at the end. Just them realizing they could right-click me was brutal. I was trying too hard to save the Asmodan when I should have saved my E, I think. Because that was the fight that ultimately won them the game. They won, what, 1,000 fights before that? So, I'll take it. Especially with a build that's kind of all over the place. With Slumbering Shells at level 1, which reduces the cooldown of our sleep. And the big one is slows enemies for 3 seconds by 25%. After the sleep expires, which is helpful in peeling off the Kerrigan and keeping Varian at bay. That was my thought process. Debilitating Dart for the same exact reason. We're trying to slow and annoy these two melee heroes especially. Mind-numbing Agent for the same exact reason. We're trying to shut down and slow these heroes who are inside of the range where we can be landing these basic attacks. Nano Boost because I wanted to showcase it, and the level 20 upgrade for it is actually pretty good. As you saw, it kept Asmodan alive there a little bit longer than something else may have. Smelling Salts, which worked out very well at keeping my allies alive once again with Kerrigan combos. And had he gone Taunt, I think it cleanses that. I'm not entirely sure, though. If you don't know, it removes stuns from the target and grants him 50 armor for 2 seconds. Sharpshooter, because this talent used to be my favorite. It's honestly, not that it's my least favorite now. There's just better talents for how hard this ability is to stay on top of. If you get it fully maxed out before the team fight, it's very impactful, landing those first few Qs to buff up your allies before you do inevitably miss. But really good talent if you're skilled and if the stars are aligning. And then finally, Nano Infusion. Allies affected by Nano Boost heal for 50% of the spell damage they deal, which can surprise enemies, and we almost barely kept our Asmodan alive. Had he survived for only like a moment or two longer, it would have changed the tide of that battle. But regardless, another game that was that one wasn't as fun. I'm not gonna lie. We're also super close to leveling up Sergeant Anna. That would be cool if we could do that. But time for game 3. So let's hop into it. We're gonna have my favorite build. And I never talked about the Skinergy. Well, what are you doing? The Skinergy for this one was a Slimy Snake, where we had the noxious Sidewinder Anna Winder and a green corrosive Slimy Snake mount. So that was that one. All right, let's hop into game 3 and hopefully have some fun. All right, we find ourselves inside of game 3 now. So yeah, we got to go for W build, and that's a decent friendly team to do W build with. I would have liked to have seen more melee on their side, but Sergeant Hammer is really easy to land our Ws on. Stitches and Kira will be playing around her. I think it'll still work out. The Skinergy that we got is Vampire Anna. So we got this vampire skin. It's red. And then we got an Angry Cloud Mount. I don't know why. I really like the way the Cloud Mounts look on Anna. So, red things match. So we're an Angry Vampire. Yeah, but as far as our build goes, we can go for Contact Healing at level 1, increasing the damage and healing by our W by 30% per hero hit. That includes allies and enemies. So you're landing that on multiple allies and enemies, and it's going to deal a huge amount of burst heal and damage. Also, I'd like to state about game 2. Anna's a hard hero to do this 3 build challenge with. So, although we lost, it was half expected for me to lose every game in this whole video. So, the fact we've won even one of them is super nice. You see that crit healing already coming online, healing up both those allies in the backline very nicely. And this is the build that I prefer. I know how to play this build. It's you sit back in the backline, and you let your team win the game for you. I love this build. This is like not the only reason, but the main reason I like Anna. Make sure that ally is close to me so she gets the increased healing. And be nice if someone was going bottom, so we could get that soak there. But I guess Kira's our best bottom. Good combo there by my allies. Will land the sleep on top of the false stat as well as my W, which reduces healing. I don't know if that actually got anything done for us, but it looked cool. And ultimately, though, that play happened because of great combos by our Kel'Thuzad Zod. I thought that hero was dead, so I kind of stopped auto-attacking him. W inbound? Aww, the shame. Good try, though. You gotta make ballsy plays every once in a while. Make sure my ally is healthy as can be. Hit him up with one heal. Oh, I thought he was gonna get thrown there, but red team decided he wasn't worth their time. decent hook from our ally. Hopefully we'll fight inside of Hammer's range. If we're not going to do that, it's going to be bad things for sure. Look for that sleep. We managed to land a double sleep. We're actually a really good hero to play with for our Kel'Thuzad, as he's able to land, and Stitches, as they're able to land up some really impactful abilities if we are landing these Qs for them. Or landing these Es for them. Our Qs might be helpful as well. Can I get the sleep? I wanted to line up too. Biotic Enhancement. This increases the duration that our Q has for increased healing. Or our W has for increased healing on our Qs. And then it also reduces the cooldown of our W by 3 seconds. You'll notice our hero damage, it's not happening. We have like 0 hero damage, as well as our siege is abysmal. But our healing is pretty solid. So we're going to look to continue to sustain that as we play. Play this Ana. Oh, she's in. We'll land a sleep too to hopefully continue to help out our ally. I don't want to be the one to get thrown, if we could help that. Heal from afar. I think I missed. I did, in fact, miss my my W on my allies, but apparently it reduced over 400 healing for red team. Nice hook by my allies. We once again are whiffing our abilities to keep them alive. Oh my gosh, the W's are not working out for me and my friends, but our Qs are landing good enough. Well played by my allies there. Kira is alive miraculously, is what we call that. And I'm hoping once we get the, alright, they need mine. Our level 7 talent, our healing will be even that much better. You can see it skyrocketing from that last fight. We're going to pump out really nice numbers, and the reduced healing is not helping their healer whatsoever. Friendly team making a good call to go for the camp here. So we'll go for it. I'll look to line up these double Qs so we're hitting more than one ally with it. Is the thought process, at least. Say, I could look for, there. Anti-healer online. Could look for a root. Or a sleep, but not quite getting it. Yeah, anti-healer. It increases the size of our W, which is the main reason we pick it up, by 25%, and increases the healing reduction duration by 3/4 of a second. Think that I'm on my way. Love to keep this ally alive longer. Excuse me. So we'll do just that. Maybe should have stayed bottom to help out Stitches and... Not that they need it. Stitches and Kel'Thuzad. Say, not that they need it, as they're kind of popping off there in the bottom lane, getting a kill on top of the Jimmy Raynor. Almost fully stacked is the Kel'Thuzad. Kel'Thuzad's another one of those heroes similar to Kerrigan who... Not that he breaks quick match, but... Like, I think Kerrigan kind of breaks quick match because you can... Kira's another one, because they are bruisers placed in the melee assassin category. Oh, I'm so good at this game. I can't land anything. And KTZ is kind of the mage version of that, because he has so much crowd control. Uh-oh. Every time I use my, my defensive ability offensively, that's whenever their tank flanks. Every single time. Alright, we landed sleep on 2 of them. That should hopefully help escort my allies out of here. I think Stitches is fine, so we're going to just help him walk out. Aim down sights. Oh, so close on that. Oh, I think that sleep saved her life. Keep that Q healing inbound for my allies. I don't know what I'm saying, like what I was trying to say a moment ago. But my healing's good, so there's that. Yeah, we'll look to turn in. We got Eye of Horus online now, which is like such a great ultimate in my opinion. Such great ultimate ability. We need one of mine. Looks like she's gonna get it. We'll just help peel for my allies. Alright. Because we have Eye of Horus, we're now a global hero. So if we wanted to be effective in different lanes in the map. We could try. Nice sleep, which maybe messed up my allies. I was hoping it would cause more good than harm, but we still get the kill that we needed. With that level 10 advantage, red team could be taking boss, as Garrosh, Gul'dan, and their healer have been missing for a few moments. So I think we just saw Falstad there. He's flying top as well, which almost confirms. No. Not with Gul'dan, they can't do boss. Without him, they definitely can't. That's our second turn-in of the game, and maybe we're going to start steamrolling red team now, as we have 3 buildings off of 2 turn-ins. I guess red team has accumulated a large amount of coins. We'll check that bush with my Q. Maybe I'll turn in a little bit. I have my R to protect that hero. Your R gets stopped by red team's walls, but as long as there's no walls in the way for red team, you can continue to heal. Your buildings do not affect it. I think they're on our way here. Is he stacks? No, he's not. Aww. So they did go for boss. I was curious about that. They do not need my help, as that kill should be relatively free. We'll ping them on our way. If she wants to keep fighting, we'll heal her up with my R. Which I only got a few shots of that. Hopefully they realize this. Oh, I'm almost there. Oh, good base there by Jimmy Rayner. If he didn't back, I might have been able to get a couple more heals off. Now, red team's making a pretty good comeback now because of our foul play, trying to make a big play when red team got the boss. Maybe a mild end on the heroic side for us, but nonetheless, the game's even now. On XP. We still have a lot more buildings in them. Another issue I have, this is an issue with all healers, but Ana feels it especially, where you have to just sit back with your team and go where they go. And Ana feels this especially because Speed Serum, by the way, is being picked up. Which, does that increase the speed of this hero? She needs to take damage for me to figure it out. Because it's healing allies. It says Healing Dart grants 25 movement speed. 25% movement speed to affected ally heroes. This is wrong. It doesn't. It only does if it heals the ally. Where I think it should grant that bonus to them if you just land it on them, even if they're at full HP. Because it would help your allies run away in those tricky scenarios. But you can see, granting that ally. If I land one, yeah, there's the 25. Uh-oh, KTZ is in trouble. Gonna look to ult on top of his head so he can survive. Maybe land some damage there. He is my pride and joy, though, so we'll keep him alive more so than thirst for kills. Good healing by the Garrosh. Will it be enough, though? I don't think so. Nice pickup there by my allies. I think a pretty good ult by myself to keep the KTZ alive long enough for us to get a very nice play there. Double kill. It would appear when we fight as 5, good things happen. Hopefully we do more fighting as 5. Hammer wants to base. That's probably actually the right play. Just reset, get full mana, defend our lanes, pick up some coins. But yeah, I'm interested if the 25 movement speed affects Hammer, because she did go for the, which one is it? Yeah, the hover and siege mode. So I wonder if while she's hovering, I can increase her speed to 75% rather than 50%. See, this game, I get we're up in kills by a lot, but this one's a lot more fun than the last one. The last one was just aggravating. And I think a big part of it is the build that I have. Like, this build is just what I'm much more comfortable with. It's like, it feels very homey. Also, see, Gorge, he is bile. Red team's just going to push down our building. Kind of annoying. Hopefully we can win the objectives here. Same thing, though. I need my team to go in. I can't be the one to do it. So Kira's on her way. She's also a little bit injured. Look, they just heal her up. Look for as much healing as we can on top of our Kira. It never actually came out how he wanted it. And minions are kind of messing me up. Good combos, though, by my KTZ. We'll look for at least one sleep. Big crit heal on myself because of that level 1 talent. This is what I mean. This level 1 talent is the only one, in my opinion. Active reload, we're just now picking up. This grants us... Yeah, she moves faster now if I heal her while she's in siege mode. That's awesome. Oh, no. That Stitch's hook messed us up big time. So I think he was probably dead to rights. That's fine, though. Red team's getting their turn in there. We'll heal ourselves up a little bit more from the W, which is healing for crit healing because of our level 1 talent. Active reload, though, it just grants us 3 charges of our Q whenever we activate it, so we can really pump some numbers into red team. We'll look for the sleep on their healer. We do, of course, whiff it. A nice gust, which could prove to be quite the issue later inside of this game. We'll look for some more heals. If friendly team wants to line up, we could maybe get an R off. But red team is playing this very smartly, saying there's no reason for us to fight. And with us having the comp we do, we rely a lot on fighting inside of Hammer's range to go crazy. Really good combo by my ally. We're going to reduce the healing that he receives, reducing over 800 healing, which definitely made sure that their tanky boy was killed. Yeah, this is a pretty good map for Ana because of the way that the team fights will line up. Those Gul'dan E's most certainly do hurt, though. Same thing, trying to have 2 of my Qs hit multi-allies per Q. I have my R so I can help out the heroes down here if they need it. We'll go just down this way. With that Garrosh dead, red team is really struggling to make any sort of engagement. So they're just going to do the same thing we've been doing, which is collect some coins and reset, which I'm going to get the full mana bar because we've been using a lot of our mana. And I have my R button to interact in this fight if we need it. We're also going to pick up my favorite 20 with this build, which is, of course, Deadeye, increasing the damage and healing of our R per shot of our R. Just make sure Hammer is staying nice and healthy. Yeah, that reduced, or that increased movement speed on the Hammer is kind of crazy. That means that whenever she's inside of siege mode, she's only slowed by... I was hoping to get their healer or someone poking forward too far. But she's only slowed by 25%, which is awesome, if you ask me. Good try there by my Stitches. Unfortunately, like I said, our comp really relies on red team running into us, which they are doing right now. Oh, I'm peeled by the boss. Hopefully Hammer does not get thrown. If she does, though, I am prepared to try and keep her alive. No longer, because I just used the ability that I was prepared to use. Good crit heal. Just good, not great. Both teams have a lot of coins turned in, and a really good push by red team made that quite difficult for us to defend. Regardless, though, we are alright. Nice stall there by our KTZ. We got a huge push in the bottom lane, so I think that this is all fine. Reduced healing on top of them again is massive. I don't know how much it reduced there, but it was surely a lot. Oh. Can I get a... Demounted. Yeah, that push at bottom caused a lot of mayhem to red team's buildings, which you love to see. A little bit of a wasted ult on my part, but ultimately the team fight was won by time. Like, red team was using disengagement abilities. Now, I am pretty afraid because he has Gust. And Gust is broken with his level 20 ultimate ability, which I wish I could have showcased better inside of my false stat video that I made not too long ago. Alright, Deadeye. So because they have that level 20 Gust option, we're going to, play even more safe and more back and save our R for that. Our healing is really good, but our damage is still abysmal. Like, we've done the equivalent of a ranged minion inside of this game. Red team looking to get their final coin turned in like they have been for quite some time yet. I think they've been sitting at that 13 out of 14 stat number for a while. Because we have Deadeye, which remember increases the damage and the damage and healing that our art is doing. Ooh. Which is able to keep my Stitches player alive. If these allies are going to line up, we can maybe heal them up significantly, but oh, well done. I mean, overall, not too bad. Oh, my Sleep Dart landed, which helped us get the hook on top of their Falstad player. This fight appears to be over, so we're just going to full heal our allies. Yeah, losing that objective is tough, but we gained a lot of coins from it. Make sure these allies are grouping so we can continue to heal them up. They keep splitting, so I can't land my double Qs, which is what I really am trying to do. Yeah, that ult definitely saved my ally Stitches player, which is huge. Everyone on the team is pretty healthy, so I don't have to be topping anybody off. But I would like to go for a camp if we could. And while these enemy heroes are dead, we should also look for the turn-in. Especially if they're going to look for a cheeky one. Does he have... yeah, so he has Demonic Circle. That was a huge waste now that I'm thinking about it. If red team showed up, we could have just died. I think he put the Demonic Circle back here. I think that's where he's sending it. I know, he's just looking to contest our core. Alright. Need only 2 more coins to turn in. I'm going to check. We're just going to check to see if he put it in any of these corners. No. Right here? Maybe? Oh, they killed him. Wow. I'm shocked by that. And we got the turn in as well. Boss is up in 20. Maybe I'll say something about that. We'll say, boss soon. How's that work? Yeah. I'm shocked that he didn't use his Demonic Circle to get out of there. He must have been perma-stunned by, oh, we have Silent Killer. That's a broken ult, too. He was silenced. This objective's going to start hurting their core. I just think it'll only break the shield at most. Does he have the better gust? Yes, he does, so we got to play so careful about that. Big anti-heal on top of him. Oh my gosh, over 1,000 healing reduced. He's so mad. This build's just better. Now, like I said, I was going to say we're looking for that scary ult by red team, which they did not have to use. Aim down sights. Oh, we land it. We'll reduce his healing, which reduced quite a bit as well. And I think we can just walk down to kill their core. No reason we don't. Sleep? Oh. Reduce his healing as well. He didn't even have a chance. Some pretty impactful sleep darts here late in the game. Will line us up really nicely. Garrosh is up in only, what, 20? It looks like. Have some movement speed, friend. Decent fear, but it's not going to do a whole lot in the grand scheme. I guess Rainer's also back soon because he has the reduced death timer. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it. Ooh, that's a little scary. Maybe we don't just walk down mid lane and win. Is he gone? He's gone. Oh no. This is where it all comes crashing down. If we don't play this perfectly, we could get curb stomped, I'm thinking. I didn't realize Rainer had the reduced death timer. We're actually just going to self-heal with W. So I'm a little bit afraid of pure dive. Very much afraid of... So very much afraid of that gust. That's what I was trying to spit out, but I had to shut up and focus for a moment. Really good pick by red team there. I mean, maybe if I am watching my minimap and ulting sooner, it goes better. I don't know. Staying on this side of the map because I can protect my allies more than they can protect me. Stitches is up in 8, which they can... Oh, they're going boss now. That stinks. I really thought we had that. Oh, wait. If they go boss, we go turn in and we win. Quick. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. This is the game right here. We gotta sleep the Falstad if he flies in. He doesn't even get a chance to do that. That is game. Well played by my allies. We'll just uber heal my friends. If you don't know, the objective kills the core. If no other buildings are alive. I want to be impactful. Let me be impactful. You son of a gun. Alright, well that was game 3. Like I said, I just feel so much better playing that build. We are able to put out impactful numbers. Our sleep dart is still just a strong ability baseline. There's no reason to kite and pick into it. Well played there by our Kel'Thuzad. Yeah, that was a solid game. Kira's ults ended up really changing the tide of that battle. But yeah, just specking into all of the W's just feels right in my opinion. So the build we went was contact healing at level 1, increasing the healing and damage of your W by 30% per hero hit. I don't think there's another option. I think you just have to go this one every game. Biotic enhancement at level 4, increasing the bonus healing duration of your biotic grenade by 50% and reducing its cooldown by 3 seconds. This one you could maybe sub out, but the reduced cooldown ends up being so strong. And then increasing the area of your biotic grenade by 25% and the duration of the healing reduction by 3/4 of a second. This talent is so good, and really, when I don't have the level 7 and the level 1, I notice it every single game. We then went for Eye of Horus because the burst healing you get, the ability to change any 1v1 into a 2v1 on the map. It's insane how good that ult is, in my opinion. And that's not saying Nano Boost is a bad ult. I think it just gets overshined by this one. Barely not enough to level up to level 15. Unfortunate. That's the way it goes. Speed Serum at level 13 because it helps my allies peel. It helps them kite. It helps them run down. It's so good. Like run down enemy team. I absolutely love this talent. But level 13 can get swapped out if you were going for like a tryhard build. I have a how to heal on a video. You can go check that out if you would like. Active reload, because the burst healing you get on your allies is insane. Honestly though, because of Gul'dan and his Echoed Corruption, the sharpshooter talent ironically would have been pretty good, but active reload, it's just an ability that changes quick burst fights, which is most of the fights in Heroes of the Storm. And then finally, Deadeye. We didn't actually get to use a super impactful Deadeye this game. That like changed the game, but you can line up the shots, and when you do, oh my gosh, it's insanity. So anyways, that was Ana. That was our 3 build challenge. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Let me know down in the comments who you want to see next, and as always, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.